Oh, I do apologize. I didn't realize someone was already accompanying this area. I'll just move on. Have a wonderful night. Well, if it's truly no bother, then yes, I'd like to stay. I don't usually see many people wandering these woods. Mind if I ask what it is you're doing here? That's fair. I suppose it's none of my business. What am I doing here? Well, if you wouldn't tell me, then why would I tell you? I'm just yanking your chain. I don't mind. On nights like this, when the sky is dark and the moon is full, I love nothing more than to just come out here and to lie under this tree, listening to the sound of the river flowing, the hypnotic chime of the crickets playing their tune. It's a moment of peace for me. It's serene. I live not far from here, deep within the forest. I've been living this life for many years now. It's a life that I quite enjoy, but I must admit, being in the forest for so very long, with no one to talk to, it can be a lonely existence. But it's the life I chose to live. Many others of my kind don't have as much restraint. Oh yes. I assume this is where our conversation will end. I tell you about who I am, and you disappear, or try to combat me. You see, I am a vampire. Look at you, hand on your blade, ready to engage in battle at a moment's notice. You didn't have the same eagerness when you thought I was human. Can't say I blame you, though. My kind has made quite the reputation for themselves. That's why I moved out here. I thought it'd be better for everyone involved, myself and the humans, if I were locked away deep within the forest, merely a legend for the townsfolk to warn their children about. Anyway, I don't wish to battle you, so I shall be on my way. I appreciate the conversation we had, however brief it may have been. It's not often that I find someone I can talk to. Am I going to kill you? I suppose you missed the part where I said I'm leaving. I have no interest in taking your life. So that's it. I don't value human blood as much as you may think. I live off the land around me, eating mostly fruits and vegetables that I find in the local environment. Vampires don't need blood to survive. It just gives us a boost, a pick-me-up, if you will. And while it certainly is a nice feeling, I'd rather not go through the hassle. Now then, if you'll excuse me, I'll be on my way. What was that? I can stay. You sure you're not going to draw that blade on me? Well, if you insist. But I must warn you, if you attempt to cross me, I will not hesitate to defend myself. If I'm going to stay, you must tell me who you are and what you're doing in these woods. I know you want simply enjoying the scenery. No human travels this far out for that. I made sure of it when building my home in this area. I see. So you've heard about me then. It's been some time since I've had a human come searching for me. I was once an inhabitant of the village closest to these woods. I lived there alone for many years. Eventually, the townsfolk learned about my secret. I tried to explain myself to them, letting them know that I had no interest in human blood. They weren't buying it. So I made the choice to flee into these woods. The townsfolk warned the children of me, the blood-sucking vampire who lives in the woods of this town, waiting for any lost traveler to come by so I can capture and feast upon them. It's a sad reputation to have, but it keeps people away at least. Well, for the most part. Every few years, some crazy person like yourself ventures into these woods to see if the legends of the vampire are actually true. Hopefully this satisfied your interest. Before we go our separate ways, might I ask that you tell no one about my existence here? I'd rather not have an influx of visitors. Thank you. And hey, if you ever want to visit again, you know where to find me. Goodbye for now.